got that little grin, hasn't he? He's got that little glint in his eyes, Chris. Good to see you got the number 9 back on the front of your motorcycle. A little bit of damage going on there. We won't talk about that, but you're all on form, tip-top?
Yeah, it's all great, mate. Glad to be down here, especially inside that old snow and the treacherous weather. But fair play to everybody for making the trip. It's made our day special, definitely having a big crowd in. Everyone again today, I can't believe it. Me and Hodgson have been rubbing elbows again and more. McGuinness has been on fire, and Niter, I have to say, I've got so much damage on my motorbike, and it's all from my team captain, so I don't know what that's all about.
Weren't these moves new when we came for rehearsals earlier this week? It looks like you've done, well, you know, a stage of the Dakar already. It's a bit elbows out there.
It's savage. There's only one word for it, it's savage. I have raced in the L for 12 years, and you can imagine what it's like out there. It's getting desperate, and this is the last one.
Oh, well, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. They're going to put on a bit of an extra special show here this afternoon. Chris Walker, put your hands together for number 9, Stalker Walker. He's jumping straight off. He's probably going to get a little bit of extra practice in before we get the racing underway. Now then, who's been to the Isle of Man? Not too many of you. Who's seen the Isle of Man 3D Closer to the Edge TT movie at the cinemas where you got the DVD for Christmas? Well, there's a man who's been taking 17 TT winning trophies home over the years he's been racing. He's continuing to race into the 2012 season, and he's the Isle of Man TT lap record holder at 131.578 miles an hour. It can only be, can't it? John McGuinness! On the front of his bike. It can only be 131. Your bike's looking a lot smarter than Stalker's, I can tell you that. You come back in 12 months' time, is it going to be 132 miles an hour on the front of this bike?
It's going to have to be, Toby, to win that race, I'm telling you. It's not going to be easy, but yeah, if the conditions are good, 132 next year in front of it, hopefully.
Maybe even 133. Now, we've had a bit of a whip round, because it's the last show, we've had a bit of a whip round, and we thought that we'd treat the guys here on the Sunday afternoon. Unfortunately, I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but unfortunately what happened earlier, John McGuinness, he came up on the stage, and he had a little moment earlier, and we thought that was, what was going on, John? I mean, you know, you get down Bray Hill.
I think it's much safer going down rail up than 85 mile an hour and riding around this place. I tell you, wait till you see it's going to be carnage. But it's the last show, walk for it, and it's going to be mine. I'm having it.
Good to see you on good form. He's going to be testing in Malaysia this time next week with the Honda Legends endurance team. So think of him as he's going around Sepang in the heat. John McGuinness, everybody!
Love it.
Now, John McGuinness has made his name all over the world. He's made his name on the Isle of Man TT circuit. And somebody who's been watching him go around the Isle of Man TT circuit, because he is from the Isle of Man, is a man who is a 3-time Enduro World Champion, and he's won the most amazing Enduros all over the world, including Erzberg 3 times in Austria. It's David Knight! Hang on a minute. They're on a little 100cc 4-stroke. You're on a 125 stroker. What's all that about?
I had one on a step there too.
He probably did as well when I wasn't looking. You had a difficult last season. You were injured. You're back on form. You're raring to go.
Yeah, all the ops and stuff last year, and just been through